Okay, we're live. All right, we are live. Just checking to make sure that we have sound. Got one person on. Okay, so we've got sound and video. Perfect. Yay. This is only like our fourth or fifth doing this. I guess it took forever. Hi, Evelyn. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome to Crystal Conversations. And Evelyn, it's the stone of tonight's show is citrine. I don't know if you have any with you or you're contemplating getting some. I have a few of my pieces here. So here's just a few of my personal favorites. Absolutely love citrine. And then I have this guy here. He's just, to me, just so unique. So it looks like we have a few more people on. Hey, Carlos. Hey, Edith. Hey, citrine's your birthstone. Oh, you lucky thing, you. Hello, Sierra. Let's see. So how are y'all doing tonight? Oh, thank you, Carlos. I appreciate that. So I give myself and Wendell 100% today because, hey, Leanne, we were able to get sound and video right away. So it's a good day. It's a really good day. Hey, Kirby. Oh, yeah. I know. I think we all just strive to be a little bit better every day. So I'm reading the comments, so that's why I won't be looking in the camera. This is the whole show, or whatever you can call it, conversation is about everyone here on the live sharing their experiences with citrines. Tonight's the crystal. Yeah. I was going to post. We have 3 days in this spiritual retreat not too far from us, so it's going to be so excited. I'm so excited about it. Well needed rest. Yeah, but just to gear up again, get your batteries recharged. It's I think sometimes we just thank you, Leanne. Yeah, I think we just I hyper focus on things, so it's hard for me to even put anything else aside. So I really need this downtime, and I'm hoping to disconnect from social media. So I'm gonna put something on our page after the show to say we're gonna be off Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So yes, thank you for asking. Yeah, citrine is nice, Priscilla. I don't have a citrine bracelet. I sure don't. Actually, I don't have any citrine jewelry. Yeah, I'll have to keep that in mind. Yeah, I just have the pieces here I was showing earlier. I'm not sure if you saw or not. But then I've got the little carved pieces there. But then I like this little citrine here. I think it looks like quartz to me. I really never did any research on it. But it's a beautiful sheen. This is one that I just couldn't let get on the table. That's one. I mean, it's just so sweet looking. Hello, Becky. Thanks for joining. Okay, Priscilla. Yeah, I know. I know it's so tough when, our loved ones are not feeling well. So Does anyone want to go first with their experiences with citrine? Anyone have any stories they'd like to share about how you used them once before or how you intend to use them? I think there's in one of the books that I really like, they have a page on citrine. And I don't know, let me show you by the way. It's just, see, it's an amazing stone. I think most of us can recognize that it's sunny, you know, it's light and cheery. So to me, it's one of those stones that, you know, just really resonate with your solar plexus. And I mean, of course, the thing I know about it the most is that it's considered to be the merchant stone. So anyone that has, you know, business or wants to start a business, the citrine is a good one to have. Yeah, see, that's another thing too, Priscilla. Yeah, so the fact it is such a sunny stone, right? That it does kind of alleviate, you know, some sadness. Little ray of sunshine. I like that phrase. That's nice. Yeah, I believe that too, Carlos. Yeah. And I do believe that there's abundances outside of, you know, the materialistic aspect of the word. Yeah, I really do. I think it's, you know, I have a prosperity container in the dining room, and you know, you just add, you know, additional items to it as, you know, the moons go forth, and yeah, prosperity, abundance of love and laughter and family and friendship, health, right? Yeah, why, I wonder why that is, Priscilla. Why do you think that citrines is one of the few crystals that need to be cleansed? And it's interesting, who decided that? And I'm not saying that they're not the expert, but it's just interesting to me that there's only a certain amount of stones that are known to be, you know, never need to be cleansed. And I you know, report that as well, you know, like satin spar, selenite. Just interested to see who, is there a committee somewhere that we weren't invited to? Okay, okay, so Leanne's saying it kept me focused as I was preparing to leave my current job, looking forward to working more towards my new business adventure. Yeah, so, okay, yeah, at a skilled facility. Yeah, that's still a lot of work. Okay, kyanite's also one of them. Yeah, but why isn't it carnelian? I mean, what qualities of those stones put them in the category of never needing to be cleansed, or they're a cleanser? What is about the energy or the properties, do you think? Citrine, selenite, and kyanite. So let's see. Citrine has a vibrations high. It's a healing power, transformational. Yeah, so that's a good sign. And then let me see if maybe we can do like a comparison of what do y'all think about the different properties of citrine, selenite, and kyanite that they would put it in the category of a cleanser. I just think that's interesting. Let's see. I do not have kyanite in here. Okay, well, blue lace, blue moonstone, but oh wait, hold on. All right, so it just has orange kyanite, but so the vibration's high, has healing power. It actually helps with muscle cramps and so on. So, yeah. we should all do some research. I'm not going to spend our time doing that, but isn't it interesting that someone out there, and that's actually one of the things I wanted to, present on this show, is that whatever y'all think about citrine is the role. Whatever I think about this citrine, is my role, and the citrines. So I just think it's, and I'm guilty and not prey to, or maybe I just contribute. Whenever I have a thought or what type of crystal do I need, I usually go, I'll Google it, I'll go to a book, instead of just saying, asking the crystal, what can you do for me? And then it's just, I don't know. So when I think about the cleansing crystals, I'm like, where's that committee? Not that I wouldn't say it's true, but I just think that there's other crystals out there too that could be cleansers. Let's see. Priscilla is saying, carrying citrine around attracts love and happiness. Okay. Oh, wow. So it protects your heart. Yeah, I could see that too. I would say that it would have a strong quality for the heart chakra. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Let's see. I use these in healing sessions too. So, and the healing, most often for me, and what I would focus on would be either the spiritual or the energetic healings. And then the fact you can, lay the crystal, the citrine, out on, certain energy focal points, but it's not actually predefined. I think it's for whatever person you're working with is going to be different. So has anyone tried to meditate with the citrine before? And if so, what was your experiences with it? High vibrational energy. That's a good guess, Carlos. So I wonder if I have this by high vibration. That would be interesting to see what other, I'll have to do some more research on what other crystals are reported to have high energy and see how they would all work together. Ah. Yeah, that's nice. Really nice, Priscilla. Thank you. Let's see. I know that today we were planning on talking specifically about crystals, this one in particular, citrine, but doesn't necessarily mean that, we have to just focus on that. So if there's other topics you'd like to talk about, like from a spiritual standpoint, we could discuss that too. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, it must be very subtle to work on somebody's aggressiveness like that. I mean, to me, it's not that fiery, but I guess it really depends on the individual, like just any other interaction, right, with a crystal. That's interesting. So I think that a lot of people that might be prone to it, right? So then they would be more susceptible to, those feelings. I know that a lot of times the feelings that you present could be, attributed to crystals that you're carrying around or not, right? Yeah, that's a good point, Carlos. That's a really good point. Yeah. And probably where it comes from, right? Mm, yeah. So I've never worked with this crystal before. I just saw it in a box and picked it up. I'm like, okay, you're coming with me. Um, but do y'all prefer raw over polished, or do you have a preference when you're working with the crystal? Man, there's a lot of information on citrine. Wow. So yeah, I gave my son a citrine on a metal stand for his birthday with a cluster of pyrite. He was going to go look for a house, so I thought that was a perfect gift for a young man. So I had wrapped up really tight, and oh my gosh, I should have told him, use scissors to cut the tape, use your knife. He didn't, and he pulled on the bubble wrap, and all of a sudden the head came off the metal base, and the crystal chunks went flying everywhere, and you ended up with this little piece of citrine, and you should have seen the look on his face. It was classic. But needless to say, we gathered up all the pieces, and he took those home too. Okay, so Carlos. Okay, so Priscilla likes natural points and polish the most. Palm stones are my favorite for meditating with. Yeah, I can see why. Um, yeah, I think you're right. I think it is depending on what you're using it for. Oh yeah, the light, almost clear one, like this one. This is that one's just like almost like butterscotchy, tangerine, lemony shade. If you could have that as a shade. Yeah, the natural ones do just feel so clean. Maybe it's how they're heat treated, Priscilla. That's actually a really good point, right? I mean, so do you think that when we change the chemical makeup of this tangible item, I guess it's just like us. So we're full of energy, and so is the crystals. So I mean, if we had something, I mean, that must be. It's not. Just think if it was us, right? Um, that wouldn't feel too good, right? So we'd probably be a little bit aggressive ourselves. So maybe that is part of their personality then. Let's see. Okay, let me see what. But heat treated is amethyst from Brazil. Only, only that, Carlos, or is it other from other locale? And that maybe, I mean, it may be the location of the where it was found. You know, Hmm. Yeah. There's just so many possibilities. There really is. But I really think it's interesting that like what we do to the stone. It's the only amethyst that can be heat treated. Well, so it's. Think here. Hmm. Yeah. We're just trying to think about all the other vendors I've received citrines from. Were any of them of the heat treated? Hmm. Yeah. But I guess it doesn't matter where it was heat treated. I mean, if it changes its personality traits, I mean, I'm going to call it that. I don't know. You would think that, that it does change the energy. Makes sense. Yeah, if you watch nova or any like documentaries on how the Earth was built through plates colliding. Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, Carlos is I love your posts, Carlos. They're so informative. They really are. Coming this way. Citrine is largely self-cleansing. It benefits from regular clearing. Yeah, and I loved Judy Hall's books. I've got a lot of them. Yeah, she's pretty straightforward and to the point. I like that. And her books are usually easy to read too. Mm. Yeah, I haven't. It's really sad, but it's been a while since I've read a book, much less a crystal book. Um, I'm hoping that in the future. Yeah, I'm sure it's true. Hmm. Yeah, Carlos, I'm sure it would have to. What's that, Priscilla? What did you want to get? Hmm. So, yeah, use things to the highest good. It's like having a superpower, huh? Let's see. Is there anyone else that would like to share their experiences with citrine or any other crystal? Or if you'd like to comment on, what Priscilla's comment was about, um, does heat treating crystal change their personality trait? And as I mentioned earlier, why does only a few crystals qualify to be cleansers? I mean, I'm sure we have other high vibrational crystals out there, Carlos. I mean, I'd like to hear, if you figure that out or find out some more information. I'd, I'd like to hear the correlation, right? Let's see. So really, the my allergies have been acting up lately, and I'm so thirsty. Okay, I know y'all just don't want to sit around looking at me, so we have to have a conversation, right? See what we can talk about. Let me see. Okay, so let's see. What can we talk about? Um, so when you do meditations, um, do you usually lay down and place the citrines, strategically, or do you sit and hold your crystals, or do you sit and have the crystals like around you or in front of you? Do y'all have a preference on how you meditate or connect with a new crystal? I mean, I would say that it's almost like, you know, building a relationship, starting out, communicating, trying to see, how each other, works with the other one. Or do you just do meditations, and then try and let the energy of the stone help you? Do you have a preference, or do you do neither and do something else? Well, not. I don't feel energy on with all crystals, Goldie. Okay. Yeah. So sit with them in your hands. Yeah. Yeah. If I probably lay down, I'd probably go to sleep. that's probably the purpose of it, right? So Goldie, like my eldest daughter, I mean, she's extremely sensitive. I mean, she can feel the energy of the stone. Coincidentally, she's not a firm believer in crystals that have energy, so she's skeptical for sure. But she's the one that has the connection with them. It's actually kind of interesting. So even if you don't feel anything, I think that that's okay too. Oh, outside the best. Oh my gosh. Oh, that sounds amazing. It really does. I'm hoping to get my life. That's one of the things I did for Ostara. I did a ritual on my focus on this next week, which is this week, and um, one is about a balance. Balance. It's very important, and I think that you being outside with them, I mean, it just helps center you and ground you. And Goldie, I want to come back and see if maybe we can, help you with this statement. I don't think it's a question, but um, so so some people feel energy in so many different ways. So to pick it up and it like shock you or tingle you or anything like that. I mean, I don't have that reaction with a lot of crystals. But if you just, you know, relax into the moment. And I think most of us, we strain so much. We're like, okay, I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything. I'm not doing it wrong. I'm not right. I'm not the right person. I can't feel it. Why can't I feel crystals? And you just go back and forth. And before you know it, you've kind of psyched yourself out. And yeah, you'll never feel the energy. Um, okay. Yeah, Leanne. So, Goldie, just relax into it. You know, like you sent me that picture, and I wasn't able to post on the event. I apologize. All the attributes of citrine, right? So you can start there. I think that I mean, with all, hey Michelle, thank you for joining. So with all the books and the information out there, the base personality of whatever crystal you're wanting to work with is probably pretty similar to another crystal of that material somewhere else. Um, So just think about what that crystal can do, and then just lay with your crystal, and then just go through just trying to feel those gifts that they're trying to give you, and then your body, your mind will say, okay, yeah, I feel peace, I feel peace, and then or I feel less anxious, or I feel this, and so you're almost setting your intention with your mind by using the crystal, and then when you've finished with that, just empty your mind, and then the crystal in you, if it has that connection, you'll actually start to communicate, and you'll mentally connect with the crystal spiritually, and then you ask questions back, and I need crystal that'll do this. Are you willing to do that? And they'll say yes or no, and then that's how I feel like you build a connection with your crystal. Set the intention, but also this crystal, I don't think can be forced to do anything, so I think you can ask it. I think you can come into a bargain with it and a commitment to work together. But I don't really think we dominate crystals. So I think you really have to get permission in a lot of ways, if that makes any sense. That's my opinion only. I mean, of course, I really value everyone else's opinion. And we could both get insights from each other. But that's what I would recommend you do. And then, maybe the crystal says, no, I don't want to work with you, or our personalities won't mesh. Then, okay, find another crystal. And it doesn't have to be, you know, um, orange because you're working on your sacral. You know, it could be orange because you want to meditate, or whatever crystal. I mean, just don't pigeonhole the crystals. I think that that's easy for us to do. That's my little 101 about how I feel crystals connect with us. So, do y'all ever have that experience? Oh, and Priscilla said sometimes it's just nice to sit and focus on your breathing for a little bit and let your thoughts wander till your mind quiets, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is. We all have monkey brains, right? It's really hard to shut it off, just to relax into the moment, you know, just into the moment, and just accept that today is this only first day. So you have every day to make a difference, every day to change, every day to get better. And having those crystals around you, helping you, along the way. Yeah, Leanne. Yep, I definitely need to take your advice there. Right, enforcing things. You're right, absolutely. Especially with another ball of energy. Hi, Angel. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Yeah, so we're just we were talking about citrine, and as I've experienced on past shows, we just loop around, and it's just the amazing thing. I mean, it's a free flowing conversation. Hey, Ellen. Nothing is set in stone. No document. We don't have an agenda or anything, so it's yeah, it's pretty free flowing. So, Ellen, we're talking about citrine. So, what are your experiences with citrine that you'd like to share with? There's a lag. Can y'all hear me okay? Am I still on with y'all? Yeah, I'm not getting any comments in. Well, can y'all still hear me? Okay, I'm still live. I'm like, yeah, the comments were just like, there wasn't any. And then all of a sudden they just opened up. It's the strangest thing. Yeah, okay. There was just no activity. It wasn't like it was, well, I guess it was almost like it was frozen. Not the video, but the comments. Oh, yeah. Well, there's one necklace I'll probably take. Well, actually two. It's I have only one piece of moldavite, and it's got a Herkimer diamond and a meteorite. So it's a trio. I always take that when I'm going to be in a large crowd of people. People, as a general rule, I'm not comfortable around them. Their energies, right? It's just so intense. It's really hard for me to work through that. So that's one thing I'll be taking for sure. And then, a lot of pocket stones. I'll probably ask who wants to come along that morning. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just see who wants to tag along. I know Wendell's got a little leather pouch that I bought him, and he keeps his pocket tumbles in that. Yeah, so yeah. We used to take when we would go vending there at the the festival grounds. Malachite helps with safe travels. Well, yeah. I mean, we're going just 2 hours down the road, but it is kind of one of the worst highways in this area, so it wouldn't be bad to take something like that. Thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, Ellen, not having experience is fine. I mean, if you have any other crystals you want to talk about, we're not restricting the shows to only citrine. That was just like the segue crystal. It's the focal one, of course. Yeah, thank you. I don't know that I have. Oh, I have. Oh, I see a tumble right now. Yep, I see the one of them that's going with me. Um, you're holding a tiger's eye right now. Okay. Hey, Lucinda. Thank you for joining. So, Angel, what will the tiger eye do for you? There's that breeze again. That's so. Sorry, guys. There's no comments going, and then all of a sudden they'll just burst right through. Well, okay. Is anyone out there? I think so. Yeah, I do. Okay, yeah, no problem. I mean, I was just like, yeah, I don't have to have, continuous conversation, but when it freezes, I'm like, oh, what just happened? Hmm. Wow. Yeah, I think you'll recognize, which ones need to come out, which ones don't. Ah, the bloodstone. Wow. Oh, it's not a lesson. Yeah, Goldie, it's not a lesson, hon. Yeah, no, it's conversation. I'm not the teacher. Yep, somebody else will have to step in as a teacher. Yeah, it's just a way for all of us to come together and discuss, the crystal of the moment, which would be, citrine, but it can be any. Yeah, and it's not restricted to just citrine. Oh yeah, yeah, that's definitely. I have a crystal that I wish I had picked and didn't. Yeah, the ametrine. Yeah, that is an amazing, yeah, combination. I don't I don't come across it too often. Malachite and azurite. Oh wow, that sounds lovely. Yeah, I agree, Leanne. Random are great thoughts. Right. Yeah, please share, Goldie. Yeah, if it's about, I mean, we'd like to stay with the crystal theme, but we can move to, you know, spirituality. I mean, as long as it's not, um, none of the conflict topics, then I think we'll be safe. Yeah. I have a piece of selenite. Yeah, that I carry with me. It is, what is this? It looks like it's a fuchsite. Arabian fuchsite. Yeah, that's the Wendell made that for me. I don't know how long ago. Yeah, it's funny the different phases your lives go in, huh? Hey Donna, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Yeah, we're just rambling, talking about what were you talking about? All the different crystals we have in our purse, what we carry with us. Just random things. We started talking about citrine, and not everyone has experience with citrine, and so we can talk about any other, even if we all had experience with citrine. Ah, nice. Hey, Maribel, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Yeah, we're just sitting here, taking a few minutes and talking about, crystals and how we use them and how we don't know about them and what we do know about them, and just just things in general. Nothing really. There's no plan. There's no plan at all. So you're very interested in chakras and wondering if the crystals of a similar color have similar properties. I would say yes and no. I mean, that's really a tricky question. Oh, Maribel's experience with citrine is amazing. Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to share. Um, yeah, so I think that there's some color correspondences that you'll hear about, like even like wearing a blue shirt or wearing a red shirt can mean something, right? So there are color correspondences. Yeah, there are correlations. Yeah. Oh, wow. Cool. And a small howlite skull. Nice. Yeah. Okay, we all need to drape ourselves in string then. Okay, yay. Hey, Amanda. I am absolutely happy about that. Thank you very much. You don't have to stay on to chat. I just appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, we do. I mean, absolutely. Yeah. Yep. You're definitely part of the crystal lover group. Yeah, busy as a bee. I completely understand, and I am so grateful that you were able to squeeze out some time. And Maribel, what did you experience today with your meditation with the citrine? Oh, through symbols. Yeah, I had a crone in one of the covens I was at and or within, and her name's Lady Jez. She could, when she was reading people's auras, she saw symbols, not colors. So yeah, I definitely believe what you're saying. Hmm. Yeah, I meditated last week. I haven't meditated this week yet. Hello, Amber. Welcome. Yeah. So we're just a bunch of crystal lovers sitting around talking about crystals. So it's crystal conversations, Amber. Tonight we're just talking about. Well, we started the talk with citrine, but we go over, whatever crystal is up for grabs on the show. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I was just saying, Amanda, that right before the show, I was telling myself, okay, and the next piece of Congo citrine that comes across my desk is not going away from my desk. A tulip, fleur de lis, and the number 6. Oh wow. Hmm. Have you figured out what it means, Maribel? Oh, I don't know, Donna. That's a good question. Does anyone know the answer to that? Is citrine ever UV reactive? Oh, see, now that went fast. Um, yeah, so let's see here. I don't know if it is or not. Oh, you have some of my Congo citrine too? Yeah. Ooh, there was a time that we could get it really easily, and it was nice quality. Oh my gosh, it was so pretty. Now it's very expensive, and I don't get flats. So it's like 1 or 2 pieces if I'm lucky. And saturation color is still there, but you could tell it's like they're thinning out the mine. Yeah, I only have like these pieces. I just set aside for me for healing. And Wendell has one of the citrine spheres. That's all we kept. You don't think citrine is UVA reactive, Lucinda? Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you, Priscilla. Oh, wow. My gosh, Maribel. That was an amazing meditation then. Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool. Hmm. Yeah. When I do my journey, sometimes I will have my spirit guides, and for what I've been told, all other spirit guides, of course, I only can experience of my own. They don't speak our language, so they actually will speak in either symbols or metaphors. Oh, yeah, I know, Amanda. It's like almost okay. So is it the citrine that's doing that, or is it us, right? So could we do without the citrine? But I understand that unsettling feeling. Okay, that's nice. It's a yellow crystal, but it's very, very UV reactive. Is it clear like this one, Donna? Or is it? I know that like there's some what is it, brucite and sulfur? Is that really bright, bright yellow? I don't know personally if those are UV reactive. Oh, wow. Oh, that's beautiful, Amber. When you hold a piece of citrine, she sees sunlight and angelic faces, and you don't know how to interpret that. Okay, well, man, when you see an angel's face, what do you feel? I mean, that would be the first thing I would, and because, you know, what do you feel? I mean, just think about it. The first few phrases that come to mind, that's how you feel about angelic faces. And then sunlight, if you've been through some harsh winters, I mean, having the sun come out and shine and, yeah, that I would, offer to you to find that feeling. What do you feel when you see sunlight or angelic faces? And I think that's what citrine's trying to give to you then. It's a gift. Clear, more of a lemony yellow. Selenite's reactive. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, peace and comfort. Then there you go, Amber. Absolutely. It's peace and comfort. Yeah. Yeah, because I really think that that crystal and you have, well, the crystal, that's what it was able to offer to you, and then if you accept it, then it's a beautiful relationship. Congratulations. I don't know if anyone finds out what type of stone Donna could have. Let her know. I know that must be frustrating. If you go to like MindDat, that might help you. And there's actually an app that I saw floating around, Rock Identifier or something like that. I was going to get it, but it was, I don't know, like $30 a year or something like that. Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you, Amanda. We appreciate it. It'll be next Tuesday, hon. Oh, right, warm comfort, Priscilla. Oh yeah, like a fluffy blanket sitting on the couch. Let's see. Fluorite and calcite are UV reactive. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, let's play Clue. Ask questions. Yeah, I mean that's really how you would sit and um, break down a crime scene, right? You start asking questions, break it down to its very basic element. I don't know if Donna can post pictures on here. I don't think, yeah. I just think, oh my gosh, Priscilla, that's so weird. I don't know if y'all can post pictures. Could I change that, or do I want to change it? That's a good question. There's a setting on there that allows pictures. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I know that when I first start, it tells you, some settings, who can comment and things like that, but I don't remember seeing anything about an attachment. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. That could possibly be. Yep, Dawn, if you take a picture, post it on here, or at least try it. See if it'll work. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool, huh? If we were able to identify what kind of crystal Donna has. We're like sleuths, right? Coming down with all the clues. So it's Maribel and Priscilla with the line of expertise here. So we're gonna. Yeah, it is a happy feeling. Absolutely. Yeah. I remember a summer that I just had to find that perfect yellow dress, right? So I was on a mission, right? So, and I finally found it, but I remember searching for yellow dress. So, yeah, it is something that really makes you feel good. Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Hmm. Yeah, I can see where that would be. I just usually use mine in like the meditative state. So it's interesting. I think, I don't know if it's maybe your citrine or your receptivity to the crystal that's different. Isn't that something? How somebody can use one crystal, another one can't. Like people say that they can't deal with malachite, but then Lucinda's on and she wears malachite every day. So it's just, it's, I don't think we'll ever be able to know why that is, right? I don't know that they can do enough research on it to figure it out, for one thing. But I think that our experiences with the crystals, they change too. Not just that specific crystal, but as we evolve, we think differently about crystals. We embrace them more or less differently. Oh no. Is Carlos? Yeah, I can't see any Carlos's comments. Can anyone see Carlos's comments? Carlos, are you still on? Oh, Palo Santo. Oh yeah, I love that. I can see that completely. Yeah, I know. Me too. I feel like malachite. Um, I've actually never been really called to malachite. Oh yes. Okay. Yep. You're right, Leanne. Okay. Okay, Lindsay. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. So we want to make sure that Leanne. Okay, you haven't seen Carlos at all. Okay, so he was on earlier, and I don't know when he left, but yeah, he was on earlier. Okay, so Leanne, thank you for keeping us on track. So we usually have a conversation for an hour, guys. So we're almost up on that time, and I don't want to keep you. I really appreciate you just volunteering and putting aside some of your precious time for this conversation. Um, I enjoy it. And I hope y'all are too. It's just really, it's anything that you want to talk about from a crystal perspective. Ooh, Lindsay, thank you. Thank you for that. I've been, I was in a relationship with one of those a long time ago. Okay, so, oh, I know Amanda's being chased. She's being stalked, right? Yeah. There's something, Amanda, that Malachite's trying to tell you. Absolutely. Yeah, I was like that with fluorite for a while, and I wasn't even really attracted to fluorite. It was like, okay, you need this, in your life. So I think you should just give in, Amanda, and just try and connect with some of the malachite you have, and try and figure out what it's trying to tell you. We're stubborn sometimes, right? We don't see what's in our face. So we're going to select which crystal to talk about next week. So is there anything we've been talking, putting out there a lot of different crystals actually. So if there's anyone that y'all want to volunteer for the next show, anyone that has any, strong feelings or a memory or an experience with that crystal that you want to share with us next week, and then we can all, hopefully have that same crystal in our collection, or if not, maybe have experienced it in the past. You never know, or just like to stick on. So, Ellen, before we'd like to go ahead and get everyone's opinion. Do you have a crystal in mind that you could want to volunteer as an aquamarine? Let me put that down. I don't know if I have any aquamarine. Oh, well, I have some I can borrow from the store. Okay, I'll do that. tourmaline. Anyone else have any other suggestions? So was that, okay. I can see you, Amanda. Oh yeah, I can see you, hon. Okay, so labradorite. Oh my gosh, y'all are coming up with some really good things here. Tiger eye. None of them we've done. Carnelian. Okay, there we go. We got a second vote for tourmaline. All right, so looks like tourmaline so far is the winner. Oops, sorry. Erasing this. Hey, Carrie. How you doing? We're voting on the crystal we want to talk about next week. So we got tiger eye. Okay, so tiger eye got 2. Black obsidian's new to the list. Okay. Let me see here. All right, so so far we've got 2 tiger eye votes, and then 2 tourmalines. And then we'll keep the other ones on the list because we've got many more weeks to come. So what do y'all think about tiger eye or a tourmaline? Which one? And selenite. Yeah, we've got selenite down. You like the varieties of obsidian? I know. We have to make a decision. I like them all. Well, yeah, I think I like them all. Yeah. So it would be really hard to say, okay, that one's ugly. Some of them I don't appreciate or can't see. Okay, so tiger eye. Okay, so we're voting between tourmaline, black tourmaline, and tiger eye. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's great. That's see, Amanda, that's exactly the information that I would love to have people share. Okay, tiger eye. Okay, so right now it looks like tiger eye's in the running there. Oh, looks like tiger eye won. Okay. I love tiger eye. So I am really on board with y'all's decision. So yeah, I've got some really nice pieces. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so hopefully everyone on the call has tiger eye. Yeah, absolutely, Amber. So we're going to be back here at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, Tuesday, which is, I don't know, what day is that? The 13th. So if y'all can, I hope you have a tiger eye. If not, maybe you can envision what a tiger eye looks like or what the properties are of it. And then, just do some, if you can, do some connecting with it. It doesn't have to be much. Meditate with it, sit with it, and just try and figure out, how that specific tiger eye, works with you, connects with you, or maybe not. Maybe the people like me and Goldie, we don't always feel the energy of a crystal. So don't be discouraged if you don't. Oh, yay. So cool, Maribel. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. We all love crystals, and Maribel's so insightful. So I'm really, excited to have her friends on, Lindsay and Amber. That is so cool. Yeah. So tiger eye, it doesn't matter which form, if it's the golden, the brown, or the red, or blue. I love blue. No way. Oh, Priscilla. Oh my gosh. I'll have to get back with you on that. That's okay. Oh, why, Amanda, I can see you, hon. Can somebody tell Amanda I can see her? Please. I don't want her to think I'm ignoring her. Can somebody reply to Amanda, please? That I do see her. Right. No crystal show on Friday. Yep. Wendell and I are going to be off enjoying a hike in the woods. There's ecstatic dance planned. There's meditation. There's drum circles. There's, oh my gosh, yeah. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. Yeah. So Lindsay, next week, Oh, thank you. Thank you, Leanne. So, Lindsay, next week we're going to be talking about tiger eye. Oh, guys, thank y'all very much. Oh my gosh, I would have been so sad if she thought that I was really not able to see her. Okay, thank you, Goldie. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We are, and we'll be ready to go on Sunday. So we hope you can make it on Sunday for our live show. But if not, no problem at all. Okay, good. Yeah, thank you, guys. Oh, I know, Priscilla. Thank you, Maribel. Yeah, I am going to have an absolute wonderful time. I can't wait. It's just a few short days, but it's going to be just enough to recharge. So until then, so we're going to see everyone back here next Tuesday, April the 13th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we're going to talk about tiger eye. Whatever tiger eye you got, red, blue, gold, brown, you choose. And then we'd love to hear your experiences. So thank you all again for hanging out. I know it's your time's precious, so I really appreciate you taking the time just to come together and talk about crystals, right? And all of our feelings about them or uncertainties, right? So thank you again, guys. So we'll talk to you next week, Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central Standard. No, I'm sorry, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. 7. Good night, y'all. Thank you again. Bye. Thank you, Maribel.